Here's the hard truth. Most of your losing trades aren't really bad trades. They're just trades you should have never taken in the first place. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the indicator that tells you guys exactly when to just sit on your hands and not trade at all. It's called the Average Directional Index, and I'm going to show you guys how to read it on the 5-minute chart, the 15-minute chart, and the 1-hour chart, along with the corresponding strategies to make sure you guys know how to make a profit while trading.
So here's the tool that does it. It's called the Average Directional Index, or ADX for short. And most people use it completely wrong because they think it tells them which way to trade. It doesn't. The ADX is a speedometer. It only tells you how fast the trend is moving, not which direction. A high number means a strong trend is running. A low number means the market is just drifting sideways, chopping back and forth, going nowhere. And that low number is the one that saves your account, because trading a market that's going nowhere is exactly how you get chopped into 100 tiny losses. The ADX is how you see it coming. And here's the thing, the right setting changes on every time frame. Start on the 5-minute chart. This is where you get chopped up the most, so this is where the ADX matters most. Set your length to 10. The default is 14, but on a fast chart, a 10 reacts quicker and warns you sooner. Now, here's the only rule you need. When the ADX line is above 25, there's a real trend. You're clear to trade it. When it's below 20, the market is chopping, no trend, you sit on your hands. And that in-between zone, 20 to 25, that's a maybe. Personally, I wait. I want to see it push above 25 before I risk a single dollar. Just that one rule. No trades below 20 will cut your losing streaks in half. Because most of those little losses came from forcing trades when there was nothing there. Pull it up on TradingView and look at your last red day. I promise you, the ADX was flat and low the whole time. Now move up to the 15-minute. Here you go back to the standard length of 14. On this time frame, you don't need it faster. You need it reliable, and 14 is the sweet spot. Same exact rule. Above 25, there's a trend worth trading. Below 20, you stand down. But the 15-minute reading carries more weight than the 5. When the 15-minute ADX is strong and rising, that trend has real fuel behind it. So I use the 15 to confirm what the 5-minute is telling me. If the 5 says trend, but the 15 is dead flat below 20, that's a trap. I skip it. And the 1-hour chart answers the biggest question of all. Is today even a trending day? Keep the length at 14. If the 1-hour ADX is sitting down below 20, flat, the whole market is in chop mode, and no 5-minute signal is going to save you on a day like that. Those are the days you trade small, or you don't trade at all. But when that 1-hour ADX is climbing above 25, now you've got a real trend day. That's when you drop down to the 5-minute and hunt your entries. The 1-hour tells you what kind of day it is. The lower time frames tell you when to pull the trigger. Okay. Here's the number almost everyone misreads. They see the ADX line climbing, and they buy. They think a rising line means go long. Stop. The ADX does not know which way the market is moving. It climbs just as hard in a crash as it does in a rally. It only measures strength, never direction. So if you buy every single time that line goes up, you will, sooner or later, buy straight into a collapse. The ADX has one job, telling you if a trend exists and how strong it is. For direction, you look at the 2 lines that come with it, the green and the red, or you just look at price. Read it that way, and it becomes the most honest indicator on your chart. Now, straight talk, you guys, the ADX lags a little. It confirms a trend. It won't call the exact top or bottom, and that's fine. It was never built to find the turn. It's built to keep you out of the sideways going nowhere markets that quietly bleed you dry. That alone makes it worth its weight. So, that's the whole thing. Above 25 you trade, below 20 you wait, and the line only measures strength, never direction. The free trading guide is linked in the description. Grab it. It's a free beginner's guide that walks you through the basics. And don't just take my numbers as gospel. Pull them up, test them on your own charts, and make them yours. This is education, not financial advice. Now, knowing when to trade is only half the battle. Next, I'm showing you how the pros time their entries, so you stop buying right at the top. Watch that one right here. Appreciate you guys.